So the first call for us is to drastically shift a traditional interview process to what we frame basically as a meet and greet, where when they get on the call with us, call number one is basically what we're doing now. We're just talking. I don't really ask them too much about their experience. I don't ask them any traditional questions about business or sales. It doesn't feel like we're trying to oversell it. A matter of fact, one of the things that we go through in that first call is we try to over explain that we do not care about your resume. Okay. And that the core function of today's call is simply to set clear expectations on what we do and what you're going to expect when you come into the business. Because most people that do a first interview, they grill the candidate and then they try to sell how glorious the job is, to then get into a job and not have any idea of what the challenges are. And so we will start to talk to everyone. What do you want in a job? What do you want in your sales career? What are the things that you've just enjoyed or don't enjoy? Before we thoroughly explain what the job really even looks like here based on the accounts that we have for placement. And that allows us to do a few things. When they go first, we can figure out, okay, that's what they want, that's what they don't want. This is what they like, this is what they don't like. They're not a great fit for job A, but they could be a really great fit for job B. And so now I know not to even talk about job A as we go through the pipeline stages. And the first thing that we'll start to do after we understand them personally, know what they want, what they don't want, we'll explain the model similar to how we explained on the podcast and ask if they have any questions about how we operate as an organization. I'll let them know that most employers try to sell the job. Have you ever been on an interview where they just try to tell you all the great things? Yes. Okay, that doesn't come on this call. I want to explain to you all the things that are really difficult about working here. So that way, when you get in, you're not surprised about anything at all. And I'll tell them all the things that are really tough for us. We are a bootstrap startup, right? That means that it's entirely self-funded. We do not have a bank loan. Okay, we do not have any VCs. We do not have any angel investors. It's just all coming from me, essentially. And so what this basically means is that I have to make sure that we have low churn, that people understand what's going to be difficult when they come in, what's not perfect. Startups have a little bit of chaos. And then I lay out on the table, here's all of the things that you should really consider before we even go to the next step, because truthfully, it's a great place to work. I believe. I love the model. I believe in it. But before I tell you all the great things, does this make sense? All of these challenges, and we just lay them out. And usually the response is positive. Usually the response is, this is a breath of fresh air.